Currently, it is clear to see why Jagaur Wright has not been sued yet. I mean, considering that she has spilled a lot of industry secrets, particularly of Jay and Beyonce. And we know that all that they can do is to give her a cease and desist and not sue her, simply because they know that Jagaur has got receipts. If you have been in the industry long enough, you'll know that Jay has an interesting personality, someone who is constantly looking out for only himself and does not mind throwing anyone under the bus. Even though everyone is trying to tread carefully, some of us can say these things boldly because we have interacted one-on-one with him and are not afraid of him.
I think everybody that knows Sean Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for $1. Look at how he did Dame.
In the world of hip-hop, few things capture attention like a fierce debate over authenticity and truth. Today, we dive into a whirlwind of revelations that has the industry buzzing. Dame Dash, co-founder of Rockefeller Records and a prominent figure in hip-hop culture, has stepped forward to express his unwavering support for Jagaur Wright, a singer who has recently stirred the pot with her explosive allegations against Jay-Z. But what lies behind Dash's endorsement? What truths does he believe are buried beneath the surface? Let's unravel this narrative. Picture this. A powerful figure in hip-hop, Dame Dash, known for his bold opinions and unfiltered speech, is backing a woman like Jagaur Wright. This is not just any endorsement. It's a declaration that resonates through the corridors of hip-hop history. Dash, a man who has always been unapologetic about his views, is now calling into question the credibility of Jay-Z, one of the industry's most revered icons. Why? Because, according to Dash, the truth must be revealed, and it's about time someone held Jay-Z accountable for his actions. As Jagaur Wright takes center stage, she recounts her experiences in the industry and sheds light on the shadows that loom over some of its brightest stars. She claims to have witnessed things that go beyond the glitz and glamour, revealing a darker side of the industry that many would rather keep hidden. Wright's allegations are serious. She accuses Jay-Z of various misdeeds, from manipulating narratives to tarnishing the reputations of those who dare to speak out. With Dash's backing, these claims take on an even greater significance. But let's take a moment to explore who Dame Dash really is. Born in Harlem, Dash rose to prominence alongside Jay-Z, building Rockefeller Records into a powerhouse that revolutionized hip-hop. However, the relationship between Dash and Jay-Z has been fraught with tension and betrayal. After leaving Rockefeller, Dash became known for his fierce independence and his willingness to call out the industry's hypocrisy. His loyalty lies not just with those who share his success, but with those who embody the truth, and that's why he stands with Jagaur Wright. Dash's support isn't just a matter of friendship, it's a stand for what he believes is right. He's often described as a man of principle, and his unwavering loyalty to those he believes have been wronged is part of what makes him such a compelling figure. When he hears Wright's allegations, it strikes a chord within him, a chord that resonates with his own experiences in an industry riddled with deceit. As the conversation unfolds, Dash lays bare his views on Jay-Z. He accuses the hip-hop mogul of lying to the public, presenting a polished image while hiding a more complex reality. Dash asserts that Jay-Z has manipulated his narrative for years, maintaining control over his public persona while sidelining those who threaten to expose the truth. This, he argues, is a classic case of power dynamics at play, an attempt to maintain dominance in a world where authenticity is currency. Wright's allegations are not just personal grievances, they are a commentary on the broader issues within the music industry. She describes a culture of silence, where artists fear speaking out against their peers for fear of retaliation. This culture stifles creativity and promotes an atmosphere of fear. Dash echoes these sentiments, emphasizing that the industry needs to confront its demons. He believes that by supporting Wright, he is taking a stand, not just for her, but for all those who have been silenced. The dynamic between Dash and Jay-Z adds another layer of complexity to this narrative. Their history is one of friendship turned rivalry, marked by moments of camaraderie and deep-seated betrayal. Dash recalls the early days when they were inseparable, dreaming of a future where they would dominate the industry together. However, as their paths diverged, the fractures in their relationship became more pronounced. Dash's decision to back Wright is not merely an indictment of Jay-Z, it's also a reflection of his own journey, a reclaiming of his narrative in an industry that often seeks to control the stories of its players. As Wright continues to share her story, she details specific incidents that have haunted her for years. These aren't just vague accusations, they are deeply personal accounts of betrayal, manipulation, and pain. Wright describes her time in the industry as a double-edged sword, where success came at the cost of her integrity. She paints a picture of a world where artists are often pitted against one another, forced to compete for attention and validation, while the industry giants reap the rewards. It's a harsh reality, and Dash's support amplifies her voice in a way that few others can. Wright's allegations have also sparked conversations about mental health within the industry. She discusses the pressure artists face to conform to certain images, often leading to burnout and emotional distress. Dash, too, touches on this topic, emphasizing the importance of mental well-being for artists. He believes that the industry must create a safer environment where artists can thrive without the constant fear of backlash. This, he argues, is crucial for fostering genuine creativity and authenticity. As the conversation shifts, Dash reflects on the concept of loyalty in the industry. He asserts that true loyalty goes beyond mere friendship. It involves standing by those who are brave enough to speak the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. Dash's endorsement of Wright is a testament to this principle, a demonstration that loyalty should extend to those who have been marginalized and silenced. In a world where many choose to remain silent for fear of repercussions, Dash's voice rings loud and clear. However, the controversy doesn't end with Dash's endorsement. The hip-hop community is rife with opinions, and reactions to Wright's allegations vary widely. Some fans support her courage, while others question her motives. Dash acknowledges this divide, but emphasizes that the truth is worth the conversation. He believes that the more people engage with these issues, the more likely it is that positive change will occur within the industry. For him, this isn't just about supporting Jagaur Wright, it's about opening the door for conversations that have been long overdue. In a particularly poignant moment, Dash recalls a conversation with Wright that left a lasting impact on him. They discussed the importance of authenticity in their art, and how the industry often pressures artists to compromise their true selves for commercial gain. This conversation, he admits, resonated deeply with him. It's a reminder that the struggle for authenticity is not just an individual battle. It's a collective journey for all artists striving to maintain their integrity in a cutthroat environment. As the dialogue progresses, Dash delves into the theme of accountability within the hip-hop community. He argues that artists, especially those in positions of power, must be held responsible for their actions. He points out that the culture of silence has allowed many to evade scrutiny, perpetuating a cycle of deceit and manipulation. By supporting Wright, Dash hopes to encourage others to speak out against injustices, fostering a culture of accountability that can transform the industry for the better. But how does Jay-Z respond to these allegations? The industry watches closely as Jay-Z continues to cultivate his image as a mogul and philanthropist. Critics argue that his silence in the face of Wright's claims speaks volumes. Dash believes that true leaders should confront accusations head-on, engaging in open dialogue rather than deflecting criticism. He encourages Jay-Z to embrace transparency, stating that it would only serve to enhance his legacy rather than tarnish it. As Dash's passionate defense of Wright resonates throughout the industry, it becomes clear that this isn't just a battle between two artists. It's a reflection of the larger dynamics at play within hip-hop, a struggle for authenticity, accountability, and justice. Dash's willingness to stand alongside Wright represents a shift in the narrative, a call for artists to unite in the face of adversity and support one another in their quest for truth. In the end, what Dame Dash and Jagaur Wright represent is more than just a clash with Jay-Z. It's a movement toward a more honest and supportive hip-hop community. Their stories intertwine, creating a tapestry of resilience and strength that resonates with fans and artists alike. The industry must reckon with the truths they have brought to light, and the hope is that this dialogue will pave the way for a more equitable future in music. As we wrap up this exploration of Dame Dash's support for Jagaur Wright and the implications of their claims against Jay-Z, it's essential to remember that the hip-hop landscape is ever evolving. New voices will continue to emerge, and with them, new stories will unfold. The challenge lies in ensuring that these stories are heard and valued. Dame Dash's backing of Jagaur Wright not only amplifies her voice but also challenges the status quo. It serves as a reminder that the pursuit of truth often requires courage, and that standing up for what is right is a noble endeavor, regardless of the potential fallout. In this era of social media and instant communication, artists have the power to shape narratives and drive change like never before. Dash and Wright's collaboration may very well inspire a new wave of artists to embrace their truths, fostering an environment where authenticity is celebrated rather than suppressed. As we reflect on the complexities of these relationships and the challenges faced by artists in the industry, let's remember that hip-hop has always been a platform for storytelling. It thrives on the power of words, the strength of convictions, and the ability to provoke thought. Dame Dash's support for Jagaur Wright is more than just an endorsement. It's a rallying cry for artists everywhere to reclaim their narratives, confront the injustices they encounter, and demand accountability from their peers. As the dialogue continues, the hope is that it sparks meaningful conversations about integrity, loyalty, and the importance of standing by those who speak the truth. In the end, the legacy of hip-hop will be defined not only by its music, but by the values it upholds and the stories it chooses to tell. So, as we witness this unfolding narrative, let's embrace the challenges, support the artists, and champion the truths that deserve to be heard. After all, in a world filled with noise, it's the truth that will always resonate the loudest.